And we're up live stream.
Just 1 second. There, now we're ready to go.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Jesse. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. I'd like to call this special meeting of the Municipal Review Committee Board of Directors to order. Welcome, everybody, to a different kind of meeting today. As you are aware, the purpose is for us to have a frank conversation with our members to share sensitive information regarding the situation with the Hampton Waste facility and MRC's contractual obligations with its members. The public portions of this meeting are being live streamed, and that streaming is going to be stopped when we go into executive session and will be resumed when the executive session is complete, which we expect to be in about 1 to 2 hours from now. When we come out and go back to live stream, we don't, no action other than adjournment is going to be taken. And as you can see, to facilitate the conversation, we're limiting the number of boxes on the screen so we don't have multiple pages to deal with. When we get to the Q&A portion of the executive session, people will have the option of typing questions into the Q&A or raising your hand and being promoted to a panelist to come on screen to ask your question. But before we get underway, I would like to introduce the people that we do have on the screen. I'll start with the board. We have, and if when I say your name, if you could just wave so people can see you, although I believe everybody's got their name showing, which I appreciate. Tony Smith is the MRC Vice President. Thank you, Tony. Tony's Public Works Director in Mount Desert. Sophie Wilson is our MRC Treasurer. Thank you, Sophie. Town Manager of Orono. We have Aaron Hootery, Public Works Director for Bangor. We have Bob Butler, who's Waldoboro Select Chair. And we have Dana Wrigley, who's a counselor with the town of Oakland. And we have Melissa Doan, Town Manager for Bradley. And I believe that's everybody. We are missing today Steve Lewis, who is our newest MRC board member. He's a selectman with Booth Bay and also a general manager at the Booth Bay Regional Refuse District, and also Kevin Howell, who's town manager for Carmel. Also with us is MRC's executive director, Mike Carroll, there, man in charge. And we also have MRC's technical consultant, George Aronson, with Commonwealth Resource Management Corporation. George has the distinct honor of having been with MRC since its inception in 1991. He was here at the start. He knows where all the skeletons are. We also have John Pottle, who is MRC's legal counsel with Eaton Peabody. And actually, Joelle Ingalls is also with Eaton Peabody. She's here taking notes. And then you'll also see Jesse Pottle and Amy Clark there helping administer it, the meeting for us. So with that, thank you all very much for being here and your participation. So as you all may know, MRC services 115 member municipalities, and but it actually has just 83 contracts, obviously some of those representing multiple communities. Mike contacted every single one of them, spoke with a live body at each one of our contracted members, and ensured that they had a copy of the notice of this meeting and had an opportunity to complete the survey and participate in this meeting. I'm pleased to say that as of this morning or this afternoon, we had, I think, 71 contracted members represented here that were intending to attend, which is almost 103 member municipalities. So certainly the vast majority of MRC's members are represented here, which I'm very pleased about. Thank you very much for taking the time for this important conversation that we're having. So with that, we'll move on to the agenda, which is very short. Are there any adjustments to the agenda? Seeing no adjustments to the agenda, we will consider it approved then. And I will accept a motion to go into executive session per 1 MRS 4056E to consult with MRC's legal counsel regarding contractual rights and duties. Do I have a motion?
So
So
moved.
moved.
Second.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. John, would you call the roll, please?
Yes. Aaron,
Yes.
Melissa,
Yeah.
Bob,
Yes.
Dana,
Yes.
Sophie,
Yes.
Tony,
Yes.
Karen.
Yes. All right, thank you. With that, we'll be in executive session.